All right, let's jump into this. We've got some great sources you sent over, all focused on cancer classification, staging, and grading.
Yeah, it's really the core language doctors use.
It is, but, understanding all the terms, TNM, and grades, it can feel a bit much at first.
Definitely. Think of it like building a really precise profile for a tumor. Not just that it's there, but what it's actually doing.
Okay, so that's the plan for this deep dive then, to unpack that language, especially the TNM system and tumor grading.
Exactly. Get comfortable with the terminology.
So first things first, why do this staging and grading before treatment even starts? What's the point?
Well, the sources point to a few key things. You need that baseline, right? To see if treatments actually work later.
Makes sense.
And it standardizes things. So a doctor in one city is describing cancer the same way as a doctor across the country.
A common language.
Precisely. Plus, it hugely impacts the path forward, the treatment options, the prognosis, like mapping the territory before you decide how to proceed.
Okay, mapping the territory. Let's start with the map itself, staging. What is that telling us?
Staging is all about the physical spread. How big is the main tumor? Is it growing into nearby areas? Has it hit the lymph nodes? And the big one, has it spread far away? Metastasis.
Right, metastasis. And for solid tumors, the sources really focus on the TNM system, the standard.
Yeah, TNM is the most common framework.
So TNM, what do they stand for?
T is for tumor, the size, the local extent of that main primary tumor.
Okay, T is tumor.
N is for nodes. Lymph nodes nearby, are they involved? How many?
Nodes, got it. NM.
M is metastasis. Has the cancer spread to distant parts of the body, far from the original spot?
Okay, TNM, tumor nodes, metastasis. But then you see numbers, right? Like T1, N0, M1.
Exactly. Those numbers add the detail. They tell you the degree within each category.
So for T.
T numbers generally show increasing size or how far it's invaded locally. You might see TX if it can't be assessed, T0 for no evidence, or TIS, which is carcinoma in situ, very contained.
TIS, I've heard that.
Then T1, T2, T3, T4 usually mean progressively larger or more invasive tumors.
Okay, increasing T number, increasing local problem. What about N, the nodes?
Similar idea. NX if they can't be assessed. N0 means no cancer found in the regional nodes they checked.
N0 is good news then, relatively.
Generally, yes. Then N1, N2, N3 indicate increasing involvement, more nodes affected, or maybe nodes that are further away but still regional. It suggests the cancer might be learning how to travel.
Right, using the lymph system. And M, metastasis.
M is simpler, but hugely significant. M0 means no distant spread found.
Okay.
M1 means it has spread distantly. There's metastasis.
And M1, that changes things dramatically, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely. M1 means the cancer cells have gotten into the bloodstream or lymph system and started growing elsewhere. That usually requires systemic treatment.
Okay, so TNM paints the picture of where the cancer is and how far it's reached. But the sources also talk about grading. How's that different?
If staging is a geography, grading is more like the tumor's personality. It's based on how the cells look under a microscope.
Personality. You mean how aggressive they are?
Sort of, yeah. It's about differentiation.
Yeah.
How much do the cancer cells still look and act like the normal, healthy cells they originated from? You need a sample for this, biopsy, surgery, that kind of thing.
And there's a scale for this, too.
Usually grade 1 to grade 4. Grade I cells are well differentiated. They look pretty similar to the original tissue, tend to be slower growing, better prognosis maybe.
Okay, grade host is closer to normal.
Right. As you go up, grade 7 cells are poorly differentiated or undifferentiated. They look really abnormal, very little resemblance to the original cells.
And those are the more aggressive ones?
Generally, yes. They tend to grow faster, spread more readily, and might not respond as well to certain treatments.
Yeah.
Poorer prognosis, often. Grades the 2nd and 3 are in between.
Wow. So you really need both, don't you? The TNM stage, the spread, and the grade, the cell behavior.
Absolutely. And that's why doctors combine them. The sources mention the final step is often assigning an overall anatomic stage group, usually Roman numerals, stage I through 4.
So that's where stage 1, 3, 4V cancer comes from. It combines T, N, M, and sometimes the grade.
Exactly. It pulls all that information together into one summary stage. It really helps the whole team communicate, decide on the best treatments for that specific cancer profile, and give a clearer idea about prognosis.
It takes all that complexity, T this, N that, grade whatever, and synthesizes it.
It's the system that translates the biology into something clinically actionable, creates that common language we talked about.
Yeah, this deep dive definitely clarifies how staging and grading work together. You get the extent from TNM, the cell aggressiveness from the grade, and it all rolls up into that final stage.
It provides that essential foundation for all the decisions that come next.
Totally. So
Yeah.
thinking about how detailed these systems are, trying to capture everything,
Yeah.
it makes you wonder, right? What happens when a cancer just doesn't quite fit the mold, when it behaves in ways that sort of defy these neat classifications?